A lot of Kenyans are voicing out on the current issue that have actually happened of our African brothers from Senegal that came to Ghana and was unalived. You guys, news getting to us, there's a progress, and a lot of people are currently reacting to this because this is actually trying to, tarnish the image of Ghana, because obviously Ghana has been labeled a safe country. Let me allow you guys to watch this video, but please like this video, subscribe and share. I'm simply Lilian. Let's check out these videos.
Guys, I see this trending video. I don't understand what is going on, but this thing is looking crazy. Since 2 days, I'm seeing they are putting some boys and pushing on their hand, and they are putting the flag of Ghana. They say the name is Seki Ture, and then there is another one Momo, and there is another one Bamba. They say they were kidnapped and killed in Ghana. I mean, I don't understand. They are speaking French, but the way they are saying Ghana, I was like, who do this one to Ghana? They have give Ghana a global disgrace. President John Ramani Mahama, do you hear about this news? Do you see what is going on? That they hold alive some boys, Senegalese boys in Ghana. I don't know, maybe they go and play football. I don't know, maybe in Ghana, now unalive this boy, or in Senegal, unalive Senegal and Ghana. I don't understand, because people are just crying since 2 days. The whole Senegalese community are in pain. And they are putting the flag of Ghana. They don't finish Gold Coast for us. The small global representation that we are trying to do, the small thing we are trying to do to build the name of Ghana, they don't spoil it, they don't collapse the name of Ghana. They say they kidnap them and they unalive them. The way I'm seeing, they say 3 boys. I don't understand though. Maybe Ghana people, maybe Ghana don't even know what is going on. Maybe Ghana don't know that they are trading in Senegal. And this one are bad news. May the soul of this boy rest in peace. I don't know how they manage to enter Ghana, or maybe they go and play football in Ghana, or they go for tournaments in Ghana. They even involve the Senegal government. The thing are big news for Senegal. And we here now, we don't know nothing. You see the problem of this motherfucking language they put to us. Now Senegal is talking, we cannot understand. And this thing is happening inside ECOWAS. The last time I tell ECOWAS, look for one language that you are going to be speaking to understand yourself. The way they are doing it, East Africa. They can understand themselves. Now something big they happen for inside ECOWAS. Nigeria don't know. Gambia don't know. Nobody, maybe Gambia cannot, because they are having border with Senegal. Ghana, what do you do to the Senegal people? Ghanaians. This will wake me, oh. Me, I shock, oh. I shock. The way their mothers are crying, the brothers are crying, everybody they cry. And they are raising the flag of Ghana, 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 Ghana. Global disgrace for Ghana 2025. How can Senegalese come to your country and they don't buy them? Not one, no. Are they living in Ghana? Are they doing transit in Ghana? Did they go for football, something in Ghana? How did they come to Ghana? And how did Ghana manage to do this? God, please, so. This justice now, you go loud though, because all of us want to know what is going on. Senegalese that speak English. What happened to Seki Ture, Bamba and Momo? What happened to them? They're just asking for justice here. God, this one is very sad. Ghana are not like this, but now they don't start kidnapping for Ghana. They don't start kidnapping for Ghana. They don't start to buy people for Ghana. Buying immigrants or foreigner or another ECOWAS. Inside ECOWAS. Unamumu too much. Unamumu too much. How come they kidnap this boy? I don't know. Well, guys, you see, Ghana they trained hard for Senegal. Ghana, come on, explain. The pressure now, we go put pressure on Ghanaians. Ghanaians, come on, explain. The last time I checked, you people, you accused, you say that Nigeria, they do something for your country now. Who do this thing to Senegal people in Ghana? La ilaha illallah. They don't spoil Ghana for us. Ghana, where we they manage. The Ghana that we are saying is the most beautiful, peaceful country in West Africa. They don't spoil Ghana for us. They don't spoil Ghana for us. I cannot believe this thing happen in Ghana. They honor life some youth. Maybe not propaganda. This one, not real low. This one can never be propaganda. May Ghana come and explain to us. So, Senegal people, who are these people? Who are these boys? ECOWAS chairman, President Bill. Do you see something is happening in ECOWAS? Huh? Do you know, or you are aware or you are not aware? You are the father of ECOWAS. This one don't concern you now. This one not be for push. This one is Senegal and Ghana. We want me to do press relief on this. And help us find justice. If you cannot give justice to the people of Syria alone, help us give justice to Senegalese. Because this one now we go hold your brokers. Ah, God, this one is very sad, man. Imagine. That's what they do for ya. Let me confirm this news, please. People confirm this news, please. Confirm this news, please. Now, me they have anger issue. I want to know what happened before I know where we go put Cameroon pepper. Whether not Senegal do them or not Ghana do them. Let's first verify.
First of all, more on the Senegalese goalkeeper that was kidnapped in Ghana and he died in the hands of the kidnappers. So the police says they'll be deploying a special team, forensic and everything, to assist in investigation. Now, according to the police reports, the guy was actually beaten very well. And then he was sent to the hospital by one Isaiah. When the Isaiah guy sent him to the hospital, he said the guy was involved in an accident. So that should tell you the magnitude of torture the guy went through. So apparently, things like this have been going on in the country for a very long time. Remember, some Cameroonians were arrested for this QNet thing. And now this Senegalese goalkeeper thing. So apparently, this thing has been going on for a very long time. And now look at this story. A Cameroonian living in Ghana. So you, this Cameroon people, you today this country be bad things they do here. You, this Cameroon people, you this country be bad things they do. Anyways, let's continue. A Cameroonian living in Ghana has been arrested and put before court for kidnapping a Nigerian girl under the pretext of letting her join a football academy. So now Cameroonians where they kidnap Nigerian people. Anyways, Caesar Victor Tasla, 55. So he's 55 years. He's accused of taking 17 years old unlawfully and having relations with her for a year. So this Cameroonian guy told this girl that a football, but why do you people really believe? Oh, well, so apparently this story is coming into light after the Senegalese goalkeeper was actually unalived. So this is an alert. There's a widespread online scams, mostly by gangs, claiming to offer places in academy. Now, look, you guys don't know the magnitude of this thing. Fabrizio Romano, arguably the biggest journalist in football, has reported about this. So, look, there's a reason why we are always speaking about the influx of immigrants in this country. Then they'll be saying ECOWAS. It is becoming too much. This is putting us in a bad light. So, the guy that kidnapped the Nigerian girl has been arraigned before court. I'm sure he will be convicted. The Senegalese goalkeeper investigations is ongoing. So please, if you're a footballer in any other country watching me, before people call you saying you have a trial, confirm, do your checks well. If you're a parent of those people, do your checks well before you allow your children to come to Ghana. It's not easy to make it as a footballer in Ghana. It hard though. It hard rough. So this thing is like a syndicate going on. I think this is the new scheme you are using. So any more developing story, I'll keep you guys updated.
So guys, whilst we keep on seeking for justice for Cheick Toure, the young footballer that was lured to Ghana and got unalived, the information reaching us right now is that 2 other Senegalese footballers allegedly have also been kidnapped in Ghana, and as we speak now, they are also being looked out for. Momo and Mbamba, these 2 guys were also with Cheick Toure, according to the information we are getting allegedly, that they've also been kidnapped in Ghana. And as we speak now, the Senegalese people are, all over social media demanding for justice for Cheick Toure, Momo, and Mbamba. And to we Ghanaians, it is quite unfortunate and it is very sad that Ghana has gotten to a state where people are being kidnapped and being asked for ransom. We are waiting and hoping the authorities will speed up the investigation, and whoever is behind this, act should be brought to the books, and justice should be served for these Senegalese nationals. It is quite unfortunate. So many media stations, the president, the Ministry of Interior, everyone is quiet on this issue. We've not seen any communication from them, but we are trusting the Ghana Police Service to do the needful and get justice for this national. Justice for Cheick Toure, justice for Momo, justice for Mbamba.
Ghanaians, brothers, sisters, come. I'm scared for our father. I'm scared for our father, the President of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I'm scared, and I'll tell you why I'm scared. But watch this, just watch this.
Your speech at the UN General Assembly was brilliant. The future of the world is African. Can you tell us more about that? Because a lot of Africans felt like Nkrumah is back again.
Well, when you speak from the heart, that's how it comes across. And so you need to put your thoughts into your speech and own the speech, and that is what I did. I sat and crafted it, and I meant every word in there. I talked about reparations. I talked about the global system and how it is changing and how it has been unjust to Africans. And in any new global order that succeeds it, there must be justice and equity for Africa, including having an equal say, in international global institutions like the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the multilateral financial institutions, the IMF, the World Bank, and all that. Africa must have a greater say in all these institutions. Aside from that, the current world order is rigged against Africa. And so, if you look at the colonial patterns of trade that were established by our colonial masters, they are the same patterns of trade. Railways lead to only where there are resources, and they lead from there to the ports in order to extract those resources and export them to other destinations. We continue to live as colonial slaves. Let me call it new colonial slaves, because we have a flag and we have independence, but still the system is rigged such that we have to export materials raw to our former colonial masters. They use those resources, to produce manufactured and finished goods, and then determine the prices of those goods and export them back to us. But when we export the raw materials, we don't determine the price. We don't determine the price of cocoa. We don't determine the price of gold. Cocoa doesn't grow in Europe, and yet Europe determines how much cocoa should be purchased for. And so these are all the kinds of things that we need.
Now, while watching that, I'm pretty sure a number of you may not understand why I am scared. And then a number of you might think I'm really scared because the Westerners might start making moves to eliminate our father. But no. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now, a number of you people may not have thought in that dimension. Please listen to me. What our father, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is saying, and his clear intention, I can tell you for free that Westerners have no problem with it. I can tell you for free that Westerners have no problem with a proper and equal negotiation with Africans. Now, why am I scared? Why am I scared? Now, our father has to understand that the corrupt practices said to be exhibited by Westerners towards Africans is that strong because underline this, the elites in Nigeria, I would not say in some other African countries because I'm not from any other African country. If you feel the elites in your country are instrumental to benefiting from this corruption, I mean, you can let me know. But I speak for Nigeria in telling you people succinctly that whatever you see happening right now as to the impoverishing of Africa as a society has the elites in Nigeria benefiting from it. And by elites, I'm not talking about only our politicians or our leaders or men in authority. I'm talking about elites, both the pastors, both the businessmen, people in the helm of affair in specific institutions and professors. That's one of the things you have to know. And now the scariest thing right now is that almost every Nigerian has been positioned. Almost every Nigerian has been given the mindset or position to see such methodology as a means to progress. What do I mean? Please listen to me very clearly, please. As it stands right now, an average Nigerian doesn't see success from a collective point of view. We have been nurtured, we have been trained as Nigerians, except a few number of us who resulted maybe to Hollywood movies and all those things in seeing how life should be. I'm telling you, as I'm telling you right now, I am almost alone in these thoughts. Majority of Nigerians as individuals have been positioned to see that true success is from an individual point of view, and that is when you are succeeding while others around you are failing. And what our father, His Excellency President Mahama Dramani, is proposing is a situation where a system or platform should be created for a collective progress of Africans, where progress in Africa is measured from the stance that the poorest individual in Africa has the 3 basic needs. Nigerians don't like that, because if everyone is collectively progressive in Nigeria, oppression stops. And as it stands right now, I'm telling you that in Nigeria, down to children, success is not measured. We've been taught that success is not measured in situations where everything is fine. That is failure for Nigerians. Success is measured in situations whereby others have failed and only you is succeeding, such that you can become relevant, such that you can be worshipped, such that you can be reverenced. So, hearing this, I've resumed prayers for our father, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. But I must tell you people, this is the time to be most careful with Nigerians. I am scared of sabotage. And for the life of our father, John Dramani Mahama, I am scared. If any sabotage will come, it has to come from Nigeria. Because what our father is proposing right now, you heard him, contradicts what Nigerians believe to be success. You can know this in other countries. Nigerians go to other countries where systems are working. And the reason you see them still trading the path of criminality is because if they don't see others fail, or they don't see themselves better than others, they don't consider it as success. They don't like collective success. It's not success to them. It's the failure of others. Please.
This is not sounding right at all, because it happened right in Ghana. It's actually a global tarnishing of image, because the way the videos that the Senegalese are doing is going viral. It's targeting on Ghana's image. As you can see, you guys, when you go to all of the comment section, you will see that a lot of people are pointing fingers on Nigeria. Yes, the reason why they are pointing fingers on Nigeria is because this kidnapping thing started in Nigeria. They have not been a day where kidnapping is collated with Ghana. So this whole thing happening, unaliving the boy, even beating him, because according to the report that he was beaten and then they went to the hospital. From the hospital, he died there. You guys, it's not making sense at all. You could see that this trickish, according to one of the guys, that this is one of the trickish that Nigerians are using in Nigeria. So if people that have fallen for, this kidnapping thing, they will know the tactics that they are using. So that is the same tactics that they use on this boy. He just not him. There are 3. You guys, this is not making sense, and the Ghana authority are really working hard, to catch them. Just like the Nice 10 gossip actually gave, that Cameroon's people came to Ghana to kidnap a girl, a 17-year-old girl in Ghana. What foreigners are doing in Ghana is not really making sense. And that is why I still stand on the ground that the authorities, such as President John Mahama, should also join hand in this, because this is a national disgrace. Like, it's tarnishing Ghana image. Because when you go on Google and type, I know what I'm seeing, Ghana was ranked the safest country in Africa. I don't know if some people are doing this intentional to put Ghana on the blacklist. But yeah, Ghana is a blessed country, and I know that motherland will come out of this particular situation, because this is not looking good at all. The president should tighten up the border. This might look that these are foreigners that also did this one, right? Now they're targeting it in Ghanaians' head because it happened right in Ghana. And we are going to be allowing you guys to discuss more on the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section on the current situation going on. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.